Hi everybody, I hope you are enjoying the time you're spending with us and getting to ask some questions and interact with our coaches and also get a sense of what it takes on a day-to-day basis to be a coach. I want to make a short video to go over some of the common questions that we get, and I'll make a couple more for the next few days so that they're not too long. Some of the common questions we get about people who are interested in becoming a coach. So one of the first ones we get is, how much does it cost? Well, if you've purchased a challenge pack, then there is no initial sign-up fee. If you have not purchased a challenge pack, then there's a $40 initial sign-up fee. Regardless, starting in month 2, it's $16 a month to be a coach. Now, that means for a very small investment, you basically get to open your own small business and are then eligible for all the tax benefits that are associated with that. But more importantly, you now get 25% off any Beachbody product that you purchase. So, if you buy Shakeology, for example, every month, it's $130. With the 25% discount, it is $90, and even with the $16 coaching fee, it's only $106, so you're still saving about $25 a month on Shakeology. That alone makes it worth being a coach. But coaching goes, far more deeply than that, and our ability to reach out and help other people is really our primary goal. So we're not looking for people just to get discounts. How much time does it require? Well, that will depend very much on what your goals are as a coach. If you're just going to sign up for the Shakeology discount, and again, that's it's reasonable, but really a waste of an opportunity, then it requires no time. If you are planning on building a small team and just starting small challenge groups, then it will cost, then it'll take you probably a solid hour every day, a few minutes for your personal development in the car, and then about 45 minutes to check in with your challenge groups and to do invites and follow-ups. I usually set aside a very focused, specific amount of time, and I do what I got to do in that time, and I'm finished. For me, my goals are very clear. I have a very big desire to end type 2 diabetes, at least in our immediate circle, and as such, my personal reach is limited, so I need to build a big team to extend our sphere of influence as far as we can get it. So I spend a lot more time doing this, probably between 3 to 5 hours a day, but that's me personally. You certainly don't have to have the same goals. Do you have to use social media? And the short answer is yes. It is almost impossible to do this without having Facebook and or Instagram or Pinterest or Twitter. I think Facebook still continues to be the primary means that most of us use, but Instagram has definitely been a big part of my business as well. What happens if I'm not in great shape? That is a very common question, people who are just at the beginning of their journey. And here's the secret: it doesn't matter. The people who are joining your challenge groups don't really care about the shape you're in. They care about themselves. And what they really care about is having someone with whom they can identify to go through the journey. So, if you are a model of perfection and you never skip workouts, you never feel tired, you never lack motivation, and you never eat badly, no one's going to be able to identify with you, and no one's going to want you as a coach. But if you are a normal, everyday person that is going through the same struggles as everyone else, but you're showing them that despite those struggles, you are persistent in your workouts and persistent in trying to eat healthy and drinking your Shakeology, that's what people will look up to. That's someone who will say, hey, that's just like me, except they're just trying harder and working harder. I can do that too. So do you need to be in perfect shape? Absolutely not. In fact, most of the top coaches are not in perfect shape. They are still struggling. They still have cheat meals. They still stumble and fall and gain 5 pounds. But the difference between them and everyone else is that they get right back on the horse, they do the things that are necessary, and they lead by example. So that's what it takes. You definitely don't have to be in perfect shape. What if I'm not good at talking to people? Neither am I. Neither are most of us. Most of us are not, great at just randomly starting conversations with folks. Some people are. But the truth is that most of this happens over social media, where it's much easier to make contact with people. And over time, as you start to really understand and develop how things are going, it gets much easier to talk to people one-on-one. I never thought I'd be able to do this, but I'm now, I'm pretty good at prospecting people at restaurants, at parties, in a taxi. It's not, it takes practice and it takes time and it takes you getting over your fears, but part of your personal development as a person, and that's is something that drives you as a coach, forces you to face your comfort zone and push your boundaries, and that's a really great part of being a coach. Okay, so I'll stop there, and tomorrow I'll post another video with some more commonly asked questions. And again, if you have any questions, please reach out to us, post it, tag a coach and ask them how they've gone through things, and we hope that you're enjoying your time with us. Thanks.